Here we are back in BMX Streets, and this time we've got a doozy of a mod map for you. This is Mistletoe Woods by Yaky. Why is it a doozy, you may ask? It is because, well, all of Yaky's maps are super high quality, super cool. This is another amazing one. It's got a whole bunch of different sections to it. This sort of reminds me of that session map with the like abandoned water park. Here it's a lot more, well, not broken down. There's a whole bunch of other sections around here as well. The little theatre thing. You've got this seafront pump, which is a pretty unique looking area. And also the main park itself right around here. Yeah, there's tons of stuff to ride, so let's get into it. Ooh. Yeah, I was curious. What does this bowl and the whole water park section ride like? Safe to say it's pretty crazy. Holy crap. Yeah, it's pretty much safe to say you can blast out of this bowl any angle you like. Somehow we pulled that off. Could you get back as well? Yep. You probably could. Get back up? Oh damn. Kinda nice. Ooh. Okay, this is wild. A lot of it is thanks to the fact that the transition assist will do a lot to help you around. Having said that, it's actually fairly hard to make this gap here. I ended up going short quite a lot of the time, but you can make it. It's probably the easier way. Sort of. I don't know though, that one feels pretty good. Yeah. Feels really nice. Thank God for transition assist, eh? Nice. Even got a little grind in. From the peg. That's kind of nice as well, hopping over the rail. Actually, I reckon we could get a grind on that. Ooh, nice. I was wondering if you could actually get through this little gap. It looks like maybe you can't. Maybe if you did like a tuck up. I don't know. Okay, executive decision. I don't think we can do that one. It did make me think of something else though. No, it's done. The fact it's possible is kind of nice. Can you get through that? Okay, maybe not. We're experimenting, see what we can do. Slowest trick ever. To a stall. I was wondering if you could get from, do like a transfer bowl to bowl and go through the middle of that. But I think it's a bit too low down for it. Not a bad idea. It's just... Damn, okay. Rail in between bowls as well. We've got ideas all over the place on this one. That might be the first time we've ever done a 720 into a grind. Or because of this map. One way of getting over it. I do find sometimes the transition thing kind of like leave you in place or like rotate you in weird directions when you don't want it to, which can be a bit awkward. But I guess there's not a lot you can do about that. A bit like that. Sometimes it will kind of auto turn you. Other times it will just sort of leave you straight. And then you kind of got to quickly rush to adjust it at the end. Okay, maybe trying a bit too hard to gap in between. You need a ton of speed to manage that from the looks of it. Which would make sense, it is a pretty huge gap. There's that turning thing again. Okay, pretty suicidal one. I wanted to see if we could do a little quick ice pick from the roof onto that thing and into the bowl. Yeah. I guess that counts. Oh, and a little tooth on that one as well. I like how you can kind of loop that. You could pretty much just do it over and over. Go from here, around, back up to the roof again. Well, theoretically anyway. Did we just get a little nose mani on top of that thing? It's a solid object. I think we could maybe do something on that. Again, it's a real struggle to get a clean version of anything on that thing. What did we just stall off there? I was trying to see if I could hit the base. Because it's like a perfect vertical thing to do something on. We're kind of hitting the underside and also the stairs as well. It's making me realise, for this map especially, I've been saying it a few times with different maps, I should come back to it and have a different session. For this one, I think I'll just session the bowls and then look at the other bits later, because it'd be a waste otherwise. We've got bonk on that. Go. Ooh, kind of nice. Don't know what happened to the momentum there. Actually, you could fly out from that bit to a mani into that bowl as well. This is why pumping is an essential skill in this game. If you haven't seen it already, I did a tips and tricks video covering a lot of this sort of thing. Oh, it's kind of sloppy. But yeah, if you connect things with manuals as well, you've got infinite combinations around here. There's another one. Shame about the ending. Yeah, it's safe to say this is a really cool bowl. It's probably the first time I've ever been able to do a session just on a bowl for a video. Like usually I start to lose my mind and I'm just not very good at it. So it doesn't make for very good content, so I'll move on to other stuff. But this time, I would say it's different. It's kind of a cool approach as well. Note that my flares are still terrible. Okay, we screwed up the ending. The fact you can kind of maybe go in between them as well. There's so many options for this thing. We hit a little bit. But we still made it out. Ooh, nice. You know what? I think that will probably do it. I wasn't expecting to just do things on this bowl, but the more I played it, the more I found myself enjoying it. It's maybe my favourite bowl in anything in BMX Streets. There's a lot of good bowls out there. That's not to say, you know, there's bad ones or anything like that. But this one in particular has somehow clicked with me. Has got me doing things which I wouldn't usually do, which is always nice. The next video, I will be definitely looking at the other parts of this park. I'm super curious to see what it feels like, how it rides. Don't know what that was. But yeah, definitely give this a go yourself. I'll put a link in the description. Yeah, just imagine all you people that are better at park crazy stuff are probably going to have a hell of a time. Now I don't know how to end this because I'm having too much fun. Probably when I bail and do something terrible. I'm already doing something terrible. Yeah, I think we can call it there. So thank you very much for watching. I'll be back in part 2.